Betrayal by one you love is its own acute kind of torture. It's gaslighting, forcing you into insanity's prison. You're told one thing, I love you. You believe that. You never question it. They never give you reason to. It becomes the ground beneath your feet. You are loved. And then your loved one's actions, theft, lies, unfaithfulness, abandonment, whatever it may be, come hurtling at you. The ground is ripped out from under you. You are upside down, sideways, lost in a space that has no relativity. No ground or sky, no up or down. True north has been dissolved. The truth is revealed. I am not loved. And your whole being, still reeling from the blast, becomes very unsure of what reality is. Your words said you loved me, but your actions say you hate me. Who am I in this loved and hated place? I used to wish I could find some kind of diagram showing what happens to the inside of a soul when it's betrayed by one it loves. Does it actually tear or splintered in two? I felt like I was. Though I can't tell you the exact nature of my loved one's betrayal, I must, if I'm to describe it at all, tell you that it caused me pain far deeper than a new pain could go. Perhaps it was the timing. I had just lost so much. I was kicked while down. Perhaps it was the intimacy of the crime. I loved my friend with all of my heart. I feel like you've been beaten again and again by life these past few years, they said to me once through tears of regret and shame. And now I think I've dealt the final blow and just shattered your heart. And they were right. They had. I felt sucked under the waves, whipped and torn. I knew I'd never be the same again. When the news comes that your loved one has betrayed you, you will say, no, it must be a mistake. That is my dearest friend. They love me. I know they love me. I am very sure of it. You will use every hard-earned chip in your pocket to bargain your way out, to make them take it back. Say it was all a ruse, a joke, a misunderstanding. You will give everything you have to hear them say they always loved you, never left you alone and in pain. You will even defend their actions, so accustomed to loving this person with all your loyalty. You will exchange all you have for the hope of a retrial.
I could not eat, I could not sleep, I could not breathe. I could not eat, I could not sleep, I could not breathe. Oh, please let me breathe again. Oh, please let me breathe again. Oh, please let me breathe.
One day in early November 2010, after 3 months of hunger and cigarettes and pain, I recall I uttered a prayer. Not one I could even conceive would be answered, but I uttered it anyway. God, if you get me off this back porch, that will be the greatest miracle of my life.
Well, I have cried enough tears this year. I have cried enough to fill up bathtubs, to fill up jugs and mugs. Salty waters from my eyes.
A week later, I found the sudden strength to cut back on the chain smoking. A self-harm I knew I was inflicting to feel something other than heartache. For some reason, my stomach decided it could take some food. Cantaloupe. I don't even really like cantaloupe, but I just knew that was what I could eat now without being sick. Tiny slices at a time. And water. I must drink water, I thought. I started to take a walk daily and spend time in silent prayer 3 times a day to stave off the panic attacks. This was the simple recovery regimen the Spirit gave me to help me begin to heal. Prayer, water, walking, and cantaloupe. Slowly but surely, I began to get well. In time, my daily walks became daily runs. 1 mile, 3 miles, then eventually 6 miles a day. I turned from skeletal to muscular. I would beat this shit, 1 pounding footfall at a time. I ran and ran like a person chasing peace. I put as many miles between myself and that misery as possible.
You shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. And the mountains and the hills will break forth into song before you. You'll go out with joy and be led forth with peace. And the mountains and the hills will break forth into song before you. And the desert will bloom. Yes, the desert will bloom. Oh, the desert will bloom. Yes, the desert will bloom. Well, I have cried enough tears this year.
And soon, a deep desire for new life came over me. It drove me out the door of my cell and I began to book and play gigs all over our local area. I made new acquaintances. I wrote new songs. Clean, a song about exiting the back porch, was one of the first. Local venues and musicians noticed my talent and asked to book or record me. I put on clean clothes and fresh makeup and played my guitar and acted like a real girl again. I left the haggard, broken, betrayed me alone on the back porch. Her wounds weren't healed, but she was silent. In most of my alone moments, I still grieved terribly. In the car, on my daily runs. I was desperately lonely, but those 3 months of starvation and cigarettes were all I was willing to give to grief, despair, and insanity. So I acted victorious and just enjoyed singing songs to people. My husband and I were still struggling our way out of bankruptcy and unemployment, but my music paid about as well as any part-time job, and I had a new identity and a mask to wear, the singer on stage. Work became a busy balm, a focus. We patched the gaping holes in our marriage as best we could and paddled our battered life raft out of the storm toward dry land.
I'm walking out of here alive. I'm walking out of here alive. There'll be no scars upon this skin. I'll be breathing out and I'll be breathing in the free air is mine.
For 3 years I left my hag, that sad, sad girl that I had been, alone on the back porch, and I refused to look at her or listen to her pain. And then, tired of my neglect, little by little, she began to emerge. I had made a new best friend, and during late nights of talking things over with her, my hag would suddenly make an appearance. Wine helped her open the door, and I would find myself sobbing, suddenly drenched in the sorrows of my past, recounting every inch of my former grief, curled in a ball, pouring out my pain. I don't even know why I would stutter. I don't even know what I did to make all that happen to me. Here is my body, broken, bent, buckled, snapped, under the piling of burdens. Here is my mind, blown, shot through with high voltage charges, till every bulb lies shattered, no light and nothing to see. Bad news and bad news and bad news, loss, unemployment, death. And at every gulp of battery acid I tell her, my body be strong, be standing, be eating, be breathing, till finally, truthfully, she whimpers back, no, and falls like she knows she ought. Here is my body, broken, starving and bony with bulging red eyes and nicotine lips. Here is my mind, blinded, crawling in circles. She waits.